Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Tommy Hunter, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Settling in now, Justin Turner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Faced a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And now Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled away. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Peterson has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Fleet?
This game moves along. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On the year, McCutchen is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Popped straight up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Jock Peterson now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's 1 for 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now,
Kike Hernandez.
and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Michael Franco. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Franco isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Stepping in now, Tommy Hunter. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Pitch is popped up, and there's your first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Franco is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder. Andrew.
Back to the top of the order now, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Tolles. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Another 0-2 coming. This is in the air out to right field. Tolles in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First offering on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Liner toward right center, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. He's set and the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Dodgers down into the box now. Michael Franco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tommy Hunter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 0-1 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, PK Hernandez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo. Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Segura.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive base hit. Segura ignored, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now time will be called as we'll have a conference on the mound as you see Dodger pitching coach Rick Honeycutt head out for a word. In now, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On a line to shortstop.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Odubel Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play in the inning. No errors and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 4-1. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. That misses 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
1-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now
next for the Dodgers, Andrew Toles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Pulled toward right center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now batting, Corey Seager. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
0-1 count and the pitch. grounded to short. Segura has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Seager. And there's out number 2. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 1. Vince Velasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 0-2 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Taylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
No balls and 1 strike. Just off the plate and high, ball one. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Stepping up now, Andrew Toles. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 3. Joe Kelly will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Joe Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Bellinger has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Toles. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The Phillies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's safe. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Jared Eichhoff is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count, here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-4 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
He's going! He's going!
The runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 4. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
There on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 74, Kenley
Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutcheon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Daniel Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is up and in, ball one. The 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Lined hard toward right center, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Popped up. Bellinger in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready now, Austin Barnes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Barnes.
Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Toles. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 5.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 delivery. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Coles stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this
Now
lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's a perfect 2 for 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back. Dylan Floro comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Coles has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single
right
to get the
number 3,
tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Harper.